Now's our chance. Phyllis is on her way to the shower block.
Now? Oh, geez, Lizzie, I thought you'd give me a couple of days to sort of work up to it.
We haven't got a couple of days. If we don't do it now, we mightn't get another chance.
I'm telling you that we should be helping those women, not treating them like delinquents who need a caning. Alice Dodds has not got the first conception of how to deal with those women with understanding and compassion, the sort of things needed to run a Driscoll house.
When you have some concrete evidence that Mrs. Dodds is overstepping her authority, then I may consider your report.
And in the meantime, we lose all the women who need us.
I don't see it that way.
I don't think you see it at all.
Hold it. I'm not going no place, Miss Ferguson.
I know you're not. You got a lot to learn, Parker.
Me?
Here. First, Parker, never kill a screw. Because there's always a lot of other screws just waiting to teach you a lesson. Like this.
Lizzie, that sounds dreadful. Are you sure you've done the right thing?
Of course I am.
But Phyllis isn't very nice. Well, what if she tells Sonia?
That's the whole idea. Then Cass can fix her too, so stop carrying on. Oh, my God, here's another one with a long face. What's the matter?
Nothing, dear. I'm all right. That Bobby's the problem child, though.
Oh, she's strange, isn't she? I never know what to say to her.
Where's Cass?
Oh, she'll be back in a minute.
Well, Lizzie's sent her to punch Phyllis.
Pixie, don't tell the whole world.
Now, what's all this about punching someone?
You know when I told you about Sonia and that punch? Well, I have decided to do something about it.
So you sent Cass after them?
Not all of them, just Phyllis.
Where is she?
In the shower block. Why? Now, what are you going to do?
Never you mind.
Get up, Harvey! Oh, Jesus! Abuse your feet! Don't do that, Okay, Parker, that's enough.
Stop that! Oh, now stop it. Go on, stand over there while you calm down. There's a good girl. Oh, you all right, dear?
I'll get you, Parker. When I'm finished with you,
Now,
I'll go away.
enough of that talk. You just stay there to get your breath back. Why, you love.
They just wouldn't stop me, and Miss Ferguson kept throwing me out, and they kept coming, they wouldn't stop.
Oh, no, dear, Miss Ferguson wouldn't do anything like that. She's here to look after us. Why don't you go and lie down for a while? Have a little rest. Go on. Off you go. Well, you lot of amateurs aren't a pretty sight. 3 against 1 and look at you.
Amateurs be back and she fights like a threat.
She fights like a winner, dear. And as far as I'm concerned, that's the only thing to do. Now, take your friends to the doctor.
Get out.
Now, if you think it's necessary to report this, I think you should leave Cass's name right out of it. Just say you found those 3 all beaten up.
You pushing your luck, Donovan.
If you don't, Miss Ferguson, I shall have to tell Mrs. Reynolds exactly what I saw. 3 people holding Cass while you hit her.
Oh, she wouldn't believe you.
Well, of course she would. After all, who'd believe that one person could beat those 3 lumps and a fine, strapping girl like you? Just couldn't be done. And besides, Mrs. Reynolds and I go back a long way. Think it over, dear.
You're missing the point, Mr. Wallace. Now, the department employed me to do this job. That's a department of corrective services. Now, if we are to have a corrective effect on these women, discipline must be the key word, surely.
No.
Oh, Mr. Wallace.
Well, only up to a point. You don't seem to understand the reason these women are here in the first place. They've been trodden on by practically every person in this so-called Christian society, and we're their last hope. They need understanding, not a book of rules.
Oh, I've heard all this before. Very idealistic, but doesn't work out that way. Good, strong discipline is what's needed, Mr. Wallace. Look, I've seen people who can't sink any lower suddenly find a new purpose in life.
The only reason they do what they're told is because their spirit's broken. That's not a purpose in life. That's resignation. Is that what you want to do to these women? Break their spirit?
I'm not prepared to stand here and argue with you any longer, Mr. Wallace. If you don't approve of the way I run things, I suggest you complain to the department.
I've already done that. I don't know who to feel sorrier for. The women or you.
And what about Harvey and Hunt? All right, well, do whatever you think best. Thanks, Scott. Adler's been sent to Wentworth General with suspected internal injuries.
And the other two?
Oh, badly bruised, but nothing to worry about. Have you questioned them?
Yeah. Not much luck, though. They won't lag on their mates.
Some mates. What about the rest of the women?
Same story. I think they're all related to the three wise monkeys.
But it must have been quite a fight. No black eyes or blood noses to be seen.
No. Nothing.
Well, either they were the only two fighting, or we've got another one of those damn mysteries on our hands.
Here we go. This will help take the swelling down.
Oh, I'm real sorry, Min. I didn't want to do it, but Lizzie's been a good mate and I...
Yes, I know about that, dear, but just hold that on your lip. There's a good girl. Good. Good. Now listen. I had a little chat with Miss Ferguson, and I don't think she'll say anything about you being there, so we don't have to worry about that. And as for those other 3 lumps, they'll be a bit sore for a while. They're lucky to be alive. Now, how's the lip? Feel any better?
Yeah, I think so.
Here, let me bring that out again. Now, I think you're going to have to tell me how you got mixed up in all this.
Well, like I told you, Lizzie reckoned she could sort out...
Yes, dear, I know all about that. But why you? Do you want to be top dog?
Me? Oh, no way. No, you've got to be smart for that.
Stop talking rubbish. Now, tell me, why did these people gang up on you?
Oh, I don't know. I only done it because Lizzie and the others was being pushed around so much. I know you shouldn't punch people.
No, dear, that's not quite true. There's a time and place for everything. Sometimes a good slap is all these people understand.
Fair enough. But I don't want to be top dog.
Now, settle down. Nobody's going to make you do anything you don't want to do anymore. You let me worry about the top dog problem.
Oh, sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Charlton. I got caught up in the kitchen.
That's all right, Mrs. Reynolds. Thank you for seeing me.
Now, what have you got to tell me? Good news, I hope.
Well, yes and no. I'm sorry, Mrs. Reynolds. You must think I'm a pretty cold fish.
No, of course not.
Well, it's just that I've got a lot of things to consider before I make a decision like this. I know it sounds a bit selfish, but, well, Mum would seem like a stranger, really, wouldn't she? And I don't know if it's fair on the family.
I'm sorry, Mr. Charlton. I've been pressuring you, haven't I? I didn't mean to. It's just that, well, we're all very fond of Lizzie and we only want what's best for her.
I appreciate that, Mrs. Reynolds. And that's why I've come back this afternoon. You see, I've thought of something that I think might work.